Hi, I'm Howie Daggs from the Craig Pace Learning Center, and today I wanted to go over how to enroll with Pace. First, we're going to start out at the paceschool.net website, and we're going to go over to the enroll link. Once we're here, this page is just giving instructions on how to enroll. If we click on the image, it'll take us to the next page. And as this shows, we're going to click the sign in as guest. So on this page, we're going to go sign in as guest. We're going to click the new families, and we're going to select the 22-23 school year because that's going to be the new one for the fall right now. Once we're on this page, we're going to put in the parent or guardian information. So please be put in the parent or guardian that would like to be kind of the one to receive all the information here in the primary. I'm just going to put the school's address here. School Road, Craig. And my office landline here is 826-2736. If you have any troubles, feel free to call me. And my email is hdags@craigschools.com. How did you, please be sure to let us know how you learned about PACE. So I'm going to say coworker. For the secondary contact, please be sure if you have a secondary guardian or parent, put all their information in here and then email over here. If other than parent for guardian, please put info here. On this page, we're going to add all your students. So I'm going to just put my name in again. You can leave preferred name empty. If they have a nickname like, say, Buddy, you can put it in there, and then we'll know, or if they want to go by a different name. Birthday. Let's see. We'll say kindergarten. Say 2015. Did I do my math right? I'm going to select gender and then ethnicity. If you select Alaska Native, please be sure to click and fill out the Indian education form. I'm just going to say kindergarten. I think I did that right. New enrollment, because this is our first time, we're not re-enrolling. If you're previously enrolled in PACE another school year, you can select re-enroll, and it'll help us to link the file. Enrolled in private school. If you're enrolled in a non-public private school, please be sure to select it from the list if it applies. If it's one that's not listed or another public school, please select the other. And if you plan to do nothing but PACE and full-time homeschool, please select the full-time homeschool. If you have an active IEP, an individualized education plan, or a 504, please select yes and let us know about those. If you live or work on federal property, please be sure to click the impact aid. And our next button is kind of cut off here. We're going to click on that. On this page, we're going to do the verification of eligibility. We're going to say yes, we are an Alaskan resident. Yes, we understand that anything purchased with your allotment it's public school funds and it's property of PACE. If you withdraw, it'll have to be returned. Reporting. Um, I understand that I'm required to communicate monthly with my PACE contact teacher and supply quarter grades and semester work samples. So quarter grades are just 4 times a year, and the work samples are in the mid-year and end of the year. Purchasing. All purchases must align with the student learning plan. Basically, anything that we use funds for has to align with a class. So if, say, you want to purchase art supplies but have no art class, we might not be able to do that unless we add or have an art class. Testing. We're a public school district, so we have the requirement of state and district assessment. There's a later form that you can opt out of that if you don't like to do that, but just know that we have to offer that. Technology. If you sign or lease out a computer from PACE, it is property of PACE until it is purchased. And so be sure if you install any programs, expensive programs on there, or whatnot, just know that you could lose it. So if you have put a bunch of music or whatnot, it could be lost if you have to turn the device back in if you withdraw or whatnot. Upon leaving, you either have to pay the remaining balance of the computer or just return it. Permission to publish. So we have events, we have a Facebook page and a newsletter that we post or put things out. So please, if you're comfortable with their photo, say being in the newsletter from a PACE event or on Facebook, be sure to say I'm comfortable with my child's photo, either individually or in a group, or please do not publish, and name. Most of the time the name is for their birthday in the newsletter, just saying happy birthday for that month. Records release. Since we're doing a fresh or new enrollment, and I think I put in kindergarten, so there would be no records to get from another school, but if it's any other grade than kindergarten, we'll be sure to select yes, and we're going to fill out the records form. So Craig, I spell that right? Craig Elementary, and then you'd put in the address and phone number and fax if you know. We're just going to do nothing but homeschool for, say, this one. I'm going to select my name, and then I'm going to click to sign. So that form is filled out, and so we're going to go next. So this is your chance to opt out of state testing or standardized testing if you'd like to. This has both the district and the state assessment in here. So if you're comfortable doing both the state or want the state and district assessment, you'll just click my children may participate. If you wish to opt out, we're going to click this bottom one, and then you'll select the test that you'd like to, say, opt out of. So I'm just going to select them all because this isn't going to be a real enrollment. For this one, this is the home language survey. Since we're a new PACE family, we're going to click yes, and we're going to fill out the languages first learned by the student, used in the student's home. Is the student part of an exchange program? No. First that they've attended school, I'm going to say 8, well, this would be 822 as well. When speaking with family, mostly speaks, I'm going to say English only, and then we're going to put our birthplace, and then, so I'll just put in Ketchikan. Fathers, community, and state. Where the mother's from, I'm going to say first language learned, and I'm just going to fill in English. Please put in whatever language that it is for all of these. So we have all the red stars filled out. We have there, the birthplace, father, mother, or guardian, and then select your name and click to sign. This is the developmental profile. Since we put in a kindergartner, we need to fill this out. If it's not a kindergartner, you're just going to click no and then go right to the next. But since we are a kindergartner, we're going to click yes. We're going to click the student's name, and then we're going to fill out the survey. So I'm just going to make up a bunch of stuff here. But be sure to take your time and read through all the different boxes for, like, say, for motor skills and so on. We have able to continuously demonstrate, progressing, and does not demonstrate. And so you'll go through each of the boxes and say, are they able to count to 10 from memory, and so on. Just going to make this up. Did your child attend preschool? There was no preschool last year. I'm going to click no. Okay. Well, no preschool for here. Parent involvement plan. So this is basically going to be you signing off that we're going to do the monthly communication, submitting the quarter grades, and all your involvement. That we just have some things saying that you have rights to do a district appeal, like any other student or parent in the district. Textbooks and other curricular material are appropriate for the student and aligned to some state standards and comply. You're going to be involved in making the student learning plan, which is our next step. So we're going to select our name. We're going to click to digitally sign, and we're going to submit pre-enrollment and agree to the parent involvement. So we're going to click that, sign, and then once we're here, it should send you a welcome email, and the next step will be looking at different curriculum and picking out the classes and the curriculum that we would like to use to homeschool for the following year. Well, thanks again for being with me, and I hope to see you this following school year. Thanks, and goodbye.